What do you plan on doing after law school? Do you think it's that important to do journal? What advice would you give to a black girl applying to law school?
Uh-oh, the game in trouble. Started out small, now they paying me double. Yeah, you can drip chip, baby, like mustard.
Okay, well, welcome to the Chit Chat Get Ready with me. I am not getting ready to go anywhere for real. My voice probably sounds crazy. I'm kind of a little hungover, like I went out last night. It was for Imani's birthday and we had a ball.
Boy, we had a time last night. Boy, we had a time last night.
Yeah, I literally got home like around 3:30 a.m. But I've been putting this video off, so we just need to get to it. My hair is just in this towel for now. But yeah, I got a lot of new makeup, so, I mean, new to me, same products. I kind of just repurchased them, but this Benefit Gimme Brow, I'm never leaving her. Like,
I'm never leaving.
I'm sticking by this product. I always get the mini one though, I'm sorry, this stuff is expensive to me. It just makes it so easy to do your brows. Like, literally, this is all I do. And they're done. And they're done.
I wish I was both-handed, cause this shit here is overrated.
I mean, I conceal them. Okay, well, this part looks a little crazy, but you know, that's what the concealer's for. But it makes it so easy, like, you can just do it in like seconds. This is why I literally can get ready in 15 minutes if I really wanted to, or less. I've done it, the quickest I've done is 10 minutes. Hair and makeup, y'all. Like, I can really zoom through. But okay, we're gonna get right into the questions that y'all asked me, and I'm gonna have all the products that I'm using on my face linked down below so that y'all can use them. Okay, this is looking a little dark. I don't know, maybe I ordered the wrong color. This is very dark. Proceeds to put more on though. I like a natural brow, so that's why I like this brow, like this stuff is so easy. Okay, what was the first question? Advice to people who want to be YouTubers. Hold that thought, because I got another Kosas concealer and literally have not even opened it. But this is my like 4th time repurchasing Kosas concealers. Like, if you haven't already tried them, you need to try it. Like, it's literally amazing. And I use the colors 8.0 and 8.2. In the winter, I'm like 8.0. In the summer, I'm 8.2, but I also use 8.0 to highlight and to do my brows. Advice to people who want to be YouTubers. I would say to just, I know everyone says this, but literally just do it. Like, just do the YouTube channel. Hold on, this is the wrong shade. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I was putting my dark shade under my eyebrow. I'm gonna just try to redo this. Oh god. And it's even on my brush. Everyone says this to people who want to be YouTubers. They're like, just do it. And I totally agree with that advice. Like, you really just have to start doing it. How I started was, like, literally, when I tell you, I've been through so many YouTube channels, but this is the one that I'm sticking with. But at first I was gonna start one with my friend, and I personally am so glad that I did it. Like, I don't think group projects, I don't think I'm good with that. So that actually never even, like, I don't think we ever filmed anything together. Then I, you know, basically did this channel, and I just like started on my phone. And I was very shy when I first started YouTube. Like, I did not even announce it to my followers on Instagram or anything. Like, I did not promote it until I got like more subscribers, because I was just so embarrassed to have a video with 3 views. Like, I was like, oh my god, like, I sound crazy. Like, I sound like I'm talking to people, but I'm really not. But really, I would say just start it. Just get your camera and start filming. Literally, you can do whatever on your YouTube channel. So that's all you have to do. It's not like, you know, you're committing to something that big. Like, you're just starting a YouTube channel. And I think we need to start normalizing having YouTube channels too. Like, it's really not that big of a deal. I'm saying in social settings, like, it's not like a weird thing anymore. I feel like we should just normalize it, you know? Y'all, why do my eyebrows look like this? They usually do not. Of course, when I do my makeup on camera, I'm gonna try to blend it out. Actually, they're not that bad. I'm just a little hard on myself. They actually, maybe my eyebrows just need to be done. I think that's what it is, because I'm coming up on like a month. How do I look on this? Okay, eyebrows. You win. You win. They're not the best. I'm sorry about that, whatever. Yeah, that's my advice if you want to start a YouTube channel. Start it, watch a lot of YouTube videos. I watch so much YouTube. I say some, you know, what you like to see and what you don't like to see, and like editing styles that you like and don't like. And then I would say to try to not care about what people think. Like, try to just pretend that you already have 1 million subscribers, people are watching, people requested this, and just go with it. Just go with it, and it'll just help you be more confident on camera. But that's my advice. I'm not gonna wear foundation today. I mean, I'm filming a YouTube video, so might as well. I'll do a little foundation. Okay, the next question is, what will set your application apart at Howard Law? If y'all do not already know, I go to Howard, so yay. Well, Howard Law, Howard University School of Law. I can never say the name right the first time. What will set your application apart? I think what will set your application apart is that it's yours, you know? Like, you don't have the same story as someone else. As much as you might think that, can y'all see how ashy I am right here? Oh goodness, okay. Ignore. What will set your application apart is that you're you know? So I would not worry about, oh my gosh, like everyone is saying the same thing, because no one can be you. Like, you might think, oh my gosh, everyone's just gonna say they want to be around black people, they da, which, I mean, probably because it's the HBCU, but don't focus on that. Like, you still bring a unique perspective. Like, you still have different reasons, you have a different upbringing, you had a different college experience, you had a different elementary school experience. Like, unless you're like trying to compete with your twin, then okay. But I think just focus on telling your own story and you'll be okay. Like, Howard knows that people want to go there because they want to go to school with black people, you know? So don't try to come up with a new reason for that. Say that, you know, because that will help. But I'm saying just make sure you tie in your own personal story, like your upbringing and your experiences. Talk about your personality, how you handle things, and that'll help you stand out. I'm also going to link a video down below that I have talking all about what you should and shouldn't do in your personal statement, like how to write one. So I feel like that's really helpful. Y'all, I'm sorry. Even though I use brushes, I just have to go back to the beauty blender. Like, I just feel like nothing really gets me like this sponge gets me right. Like, period. What advice would you give to a black girl applying to law school? Oh, advice I would give a black girl applying to law school. One, I would say, do you really want to go? Because law school is not fun at all. Like, honestly, like, you can be a lot of things in this world. Make sure you want to be a lawyer, because lawyers do basically what no one wants to do. Like, it's the most tedious stuff. It's like, ugh, just kind of a hassle, you know? So I would make sure you want to go to law school. But assuming you're already at that point, I would say, let's confirm the color. I say I love Kosas concealers, like, and these are all my 2 shades, and I have more, like, Kosas, I love you. Assuming you're already at the point where you're like, you want to go to law school, you're about to go. We'll just skip that part, because let's not be a Debbie Downer early in the morning. I would say, oh my gosh, this is the wrong shade of makeup. I would say to just know that there's not a lot of black people, period, in this profession, let alone black women. So my advice would be to, you know, definitely network, but don't limit your network to black people. Don't limit your network to anything. Like, I would just say network though, because you never know. Like, when I say the network be coming in handy, like, you never know. So I would say my advice to a black girl applying to law school, network early, just start making connections. Also, I would say to just remember that you're not inferior at all. A lot of people, and this is like even within the black community, but we'll just start with, you know, we'll just be specific to black women. I'm saying a lot of people in law school and in the legal profession, all of this is just like bluffing or fluffing or making it seem like you know what's going on, but you really don't. So actually, I'm gonna blend it. But y'all, I actually like to let my concealer sit a little bit, but I applied 2 concealers under my eye, which is probably not good for my under eyes, but I just like that effect, because I just feel like I need a bright under eye. Okay, but yeah, I would just say, you know, network, and then don't feel inferior. Don't feel like, oh my gosh, like I'm so behind, or like people are better than me. Like, don't feel that way. I mean, people do have advantages. Like, people do just have, oh my gosh, they just have generational advantages. Like, you know, some people can say, oh my gosh, my great-great-grandparents founded a school, and my great-great-grandparents were actually slaves. So, you know, like, there's just differences in society. So don't even try to compete with that. But I'm saying, like, you're capable. You know, if you got to law school, you're capable. So make sure you keep that confidence, is my advice to black girls. Then I would say to make sure you're also lifting people up, because a lot of times, okay, I don't want to say a lot of times, but sometimes people in like positions where they can help people, or they're like in like the legal profession or whatever, and an opportunity comes to like pass the torch, not even pass the torch, but just like a new person comes in, I would just say my advice is to be welcoming. Don't feel like you can't help the next person. Like, you know, live as you climb. That's also my advice, because that's the only way we're gonna, I wouldn't say the only way, but that's one of the main ways we're gonna increase diversity in the legal profession, is our own community just like being there for one another. So I would say for that as well. But yeah, I'm just gonna let this concealer sit for a minute, by the way. But oh, I didn't even tell y'all, this is a YSL concealer. I think I'm in the shade 5 YSL Radiant Touch concealer. I love it because it's like a pen. If y'all didn't see me, like I love that. And this is like the brightening one, like that I use to actually highlight. But now that this is sitting, we'll get back into that question. So yeah, I would say in a nutshell, because I was kind of going on a rambling rant, I would say my advice would be to network with as many people as possible, not to limit yourself at all. And I'm saying even people that aren't even in the legal profession, like people just randomly, like, because you never know, someone could be a client, someone could have a startup, or not even for work reasons, you could just need advice, like, so network. Then I would say to make sure you have confidence in yourself and don't feel inferior just because you're a Black girl. Like, we're not doing that, okay? You're more than capable, that's why you're in this position. And then 3, I would say to remember what it felt like for you when you were just learning something and you just wanted someone that you could look up to in the space, and make sure to help other people that come after you as well, so that we can keep the chain still going, okay? It's nice girls are good, okay? We don't want the mean girl energy here, okay? No. Yo, why do I feel like I want more concealer on? I just love clicking that pen. Okay, also I said I'm getting ready for nothing, but I'm actually gonna film a haul after this, so it's a filming day. So I guess I am still getting ready for something, but usually I don't even wear makeup in my YouTube videos. I can't talk and blend, I'm sorry y'all. I also, for the first time, this is just gonna be the reflection. You can see the camera in this. But I got the Fenty Beauty Powder, and this is gonna be my 3rd time using it since I purchased. And I am impressed. Like, one, the smell, like this stuff smells so good. I'm kind of doing like a fake bake, by the way. It smells so good, and it's just such a good powder. Like, it's really such a good powder. I was using Airspun, which is like, you know, you can get this from freaking Walmart, but I was like, girl, let me just get a better powder. And I was between this and Anastasia. And I mean, I've never tried the Anastasia powder, but this is doing it for me. I was between this and Anastasia, and I just decided to go with Rihanna. Like, I just like, even on camera, you can see what this powder is doing for me. Like, this is really doing it. I feel like I'm coming alive. I told you I'm a little hungover, but I've been drinking a liquid IV, and it's bringing me back. I'll have my liquid IV code down below too. But that's what's in this bottle. You can tell it's not really water. It's liquid IV in here. The lemon lime flavor, to be exact. I don't have my contour stuff. It's okay, I want to contour. We're almost done with the makeup. I gotta catch up with the questions. Okay, do you plan on staying in DC when you finish law school? Low-key, yes, but I have been considering other options, just because for me, like, DC is kind of where I want to end up, you know? So I don't know if DC is, yeah, so DC is where I want to end up, period. So it's like, if I already know where I want to end up, maybe I should live places in between, you know? That's kind of been a thought. Okay, wait, actually, I was gonna put on blush and then highlight, but I'm gonna do highlight and blush. Girl, this is probably expired. I've had this for too long, but I still use it and it still works, so we're not gonna talk about that, but I just feel like you need this palette. Like, you just need it. It's the Anastasia Glow Kit. I'm actually kind of scared to look at the expiration date. Well, I don't see one on here. But I really, of course I put pan on this one. But I kind of just mix them all together. But I think today I'm feeling this, mixed with this, mixed with this, mixed back with this. Hi. What was I saying? Okay, yeah, so with where I want to live after law school, like, I'm just like, dang, like, maybe I should like try to live somewhere new, because I just kind of like back in DC, and it's like, okay girl, you kind of grew up here and everything, but I love DC. Like, I love it, but I'm also down to like try other things. Like I've been considering other cities like Atlanta, New York, definitely just like bucket list type shit. Like not even like, oh, I really want to live there, but just to say I did, so that when I live in DC, it's not like, oh, like you never tried anything else type of situation. But I don't know if I even want to put myself through that. So I would say right now the plan is to stay in DC. Like, you know, that's the plan. Also, my career is pretty dependent on where I live. Like, I don't know too much about how the bar works, but I do know you've got to do that. You know, you can't just be moving around if you want to practice under your own bar license. So there's that. But we live in a remote world, so it's really shoot, we'll just say we live in a remote world, so it's never really too hard for me to do much. But for now, I like DC. That was a really long answer. Y'all, why do I feel like I put too much highlight? I'm beaming. It's fine though. Okay, and then we're gonna use the same blush. I've also had this blush for forever. It's from MAC. So good though. Can you talk about clinics and independent research you can do in law school? Camera overheated, but we're back. And the question was, can you talk about independent research or clinics that you could do in law school? And yes, I can. I'm actually in a clinic right now. I'm in the IP clinic. I would say like when you work at a clinic, you're gonna be basically a student attorney, which means that, you know, we're not barred, so we're gonna work under the bar license of the professor. But low key, you can do what people consider practice law. Actually, okay, no, let me not say that. But low-key, after 1L, you're pretty much equipped to like help people. Under the supervision of someone, of course, but like you pretty much have the tools. You know, you can do IRAC method. That's basically all this stuff is when you're doing like litigation type stuff. So a clinic is a good way for you to just get practical work experience and face-to-face client contact, which is one of the main reasons I wanted to do a clinic, because I just wanted to have more interaction with the client and help people, like directly people, and not only just businesses and stuff like that. So that's clinic. As far as independent research opportunities, I don't know too much about that. I do know we have to write like a paper, not according to the clinic, but like as just a part of Howard graduation requirement, I have to write a 25-page paper and I can choose a topic, but it's under a cert class. And the class that I'm doing mine for is social media and the law. Like, did they make this class for me? Cause what? But anyway, so yeah, you have to do that. But I guess that is, it's independent research because you are doing the research for it, but it's not like you still have to go to class. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that's what you were talking about, but clinics, yeah, I would say make sure you like research the school and see like the clinics that they have. Make sure they're so active, because clinics, you know, up and down, but you're basically helping people pro bono, and you get school credit for it. So yeah. Howard has a ton of clinics. I honestly can't name them all off the top of my head, but they have a ton. Some of them are, I don't want to say easier than others, but some of them just require a bit more time than others. Like I think the most time consuming one that I've heard of is the Fair Housing Clinic. I heard that is like, you know, those who are basically working like full time for these people, which is understandable because you have someone's house in your hands, so, or their housing situation in your hands, so that's understandable. And I just knew that when I was choosing a clinic, I knew that I didn't want something that was too much of an emotional commitment, just because I can't do that as a person. Like I'll just get too invested in it. So I just feel like Patton's is a good happy medium. Like I'm helping you out, but at the same time, your livelihood is not dependent on me. You know what I'm saying? So to each his own, but yeah, but you have opportunities to do it, and the professors are super nice. You're gonna get trained on everything, so you'll be good. You're gonna have your own clients of your own. It's just gonna be great. So I recommend doing a clinic. I think low-key it's required, or if it's not, it should be, but we have an experiential requirement. So for us, if you don't do a clinic, you have to do like an externship or something where you don't get paid and you work, basically. And it has to be legal work as well. Goodness, I didn't think I would be doing my makeup this fast. I just have to do mascara for real. Okay, oh, but I have to do my hair. Oh gosh, okay. The next question is, do you think it's that important to do journal? Short answer, no. No, I don't think it's that important. But I'll tell you my thoughts on journal. I think it looks really good on your resume, and I think it's probably a really great experience. People still use those tools to this day. I honestly couldn't even tell you what they really do in journal. I know like they do like editing professors' work or writing their own, a lot of citations. just not really what I was interested in doing. And because I've been with my firm since 1L year, like I didn't feel the need to like impress them again. Like I did not do OCI. I kind of just like secured the bag, kept moving. Like that was just my perspective on it. But to be realistic, the schools need journalists to function. Like everyone just can't do journalists. Some people are just gonna have to do it. So that could be you. It's also a great way to make community and make connections, because once you do journal, you're probably gonna have a connection with people in other schools that also do journal, and a lot of people do journal. So that can be like a talking point for you as well. But I don't think it's that important. Like I don't think, if you don't want to do it, just don't do it. And I was almost about to be pressured into doing it, y'all, because I just, you know, like you're just so impressionable as a 1L, and you just kind of want to do like the best things possible. You feel like everything's so important, like your career is depending on it. And I'm here to tell you, like, it's okay if you don't do journal. It's okay if you don't do law review. Like, you'll be fine. I'm fine. I did not do it. But if you're interested in doing it, do it by all means. I just wasn't interested in doing all that, and I just feel like that's so much work to do to not be paid. I think you get writing credit for it, but I was like, yeah, no, I don't think I can do all that. And I'm just not interested in like writing my own material or editing professors' new material. But it sounds really cool. Like you can be on like the cutting edge of some of this stuff. And Howard, like some of the stuff, it goes to the Supreme, like we'll comment on the Supreme Court stuff. Like it's pretty cool, but it's just not something that I want to do in my spare time, but it takes a lot of time. That's another thing. But yeah, I'm like, you don't have to do journal. It's there if you want to. You don't have to. Let me know. I can try to get some people who actually did the journal thing. Like it's early in the morning, though. I can get people who did the journal stuff to come on my channel. Well, I could try to, and maybe that will help if a lot of people are interested in that, because I'm just not helpful. I didn't really do anything other than school, so that school was enough for me. It's not important. They're gonna recommend it, and it's gonna look really good if you do it, but it's not like you have to do journal. But I know at some schools it's different. Like I think UVA has like a lot of journals or something, so they kind of need like a lot of people to do them to keep those journals running. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that, like you kind of just have to do it to keep the thing alive if you want. But I'm speaking kind of from my place of ignorance because I did not do a journal. Does Hustle accept transfers? I do not know. I don't think I know any transfers at Howard. I know people who transferred away. Like I know people who left, but I don't know people who came as a transfer, so I'm not sure, but I don't see why not. So I would say maybe just, I don't know if it's on the website or you can maybe call it someone in admissions. Sorry, I'm not really helpful enough. Yes, I do put a little mascara on my eyebrows. But this is the look. How are we feeling? I think it'll look better once I do my hair, and I'm putting on like 8 coats of mascara at this point. Doing good. This is my hair, y'all. I'll have these towels linked on my Amazon storefront. They're amazing. They're like good for your hair towels, and they have like the little like tie, so it's easy to wrap around your head. Like amazing, 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 amazing. I have to wash my hair because after the club, like I don't know. Actually, I do know. It's because people smoke in the club, and my hair just captures that odor. And it's just like, no, and don't. I did take a shower before I got in bed last night, but I did not feel like washing my hair. So I did a little co-wash this morning. So this is the result of that. I'm actually gonna deep condition my hair tomorrow, but for now, we're just gonna get this and a little slick back for this video that I have to film. Dang, I didn't bring my comb. I'm gonna have to, I don't feel like getting up. I'm just gonna use this little one. I'll be back. Okay, go. Woo! This is a lot of hair, y'all. It's a lot of hair. Some of y'all have asked for a hair routine. I'm gonna try to do one. It's just the way I don't really do much to my hair. So I would have to just combine it with a vlog or something. We'll get on to the final question, which is, what do you plan on doing after law school? I feel like I need more gel in my hair, but now I'm starting to think maybe it's because like I'm used to having, I don't know, y'all. I think I'll just be putting too much product in my hair. But okay, what do you plan on doing after law school? Yes, it's my last year of law school, y'all. I'm gonna be done. After school, you know, I have to take that god-awful test. I have to graduate, I have to take the bar, And then I'm gonna be working at a law firm. That's the plan. Going into corporate America. Yeah, it's not that exciting, but I'm just kind of excited to have my big girl job. I'm excited to make good money, like decent money, and I'm so young, so I just feel like it's gonna be so much fun. I'm excited for like all my friends, like I'm excited for everyone at my school to be out of school, and we're gonna be in our big law jobs just killing it, and we're gonna have so many fun group trips. I'm just so excited for the future, y'all. Like I'm so excited to the point where I have to remind myself to live in the present, because I'll be like, oh, if I could just make it to next October, if I could just make it to next November. And it's like, no, like I need to enjoy 3L year. I need to enjoy this final year of being a student, this final year of I'm doing fake legal problems, like fake hypotheticals that my professors made up, or reading old cases, versus having to deal with real life stuff, like be someone's lawyer for real. So that is my current thing, is like trying not to be so caught up in the future, but it's definitely easier said than done, and it's something that I'm actively working on, and I feel like a lot of people struggle with this too. So if you do, let me know down below. I kind of just rushed this ponytail, not gonna lie, but it's kind of coming together okay. Let's pull this through. The last one is always the hardest to pull through. Now that's what I'm talking about. Of course I'm getting a little bit more gel. So I like to do a braid out because I just so much heat damage that I like to kind of like blend it together, and a braid is the perfect way to do that. So what I do is I'll like put a braid in my hair, and I'll wear the braid like all the way to the destination, or just until I get in the car or something, and then I'll take it out when I get there, because I don't necessarily sleep in the braid overnight all the time. I kind of just think of it spur of the moment, so I can't do like a proper braid out, but I do like a fake me out braid out. I don't even have another hair tie to seal this, and I'm not getting back up. I'm comfy here. And then bada bing bada boom. We'll do my edges real quick. I'm not a big edges person, like pulling your baby hairs out. I like a clean, sleek look. Sometimes I'll do a swoop here and there, but I would say for the look I'm going for, I want it to just be sleek and neat. So that's what I'm doing. Again, the edge control and everything I use will be in my Amazon storefront. It's like, girl, we get it, you got an Amazon storefront, but no, I'm just reminding y'all. I feel like I look like myself now. If y'all would have seen what I look like when I first woke up. Oh, child. This is what we looking like. I'm gonna put the scarf on for like 2 minutes. I'll also usually wear my scarf until I get to the destination as well. Yeah, y'all, can you believe it? Like, I made it to 3L year. I will just say right now, I thought I was gonna drop out. I did not think I was gonna make it, y'all. Like, a part of me did, but another part of me was like, let's just see how long this lasts. Especially after 1L orientation, I was just like, there's no way I can do all this. Like, there's just no way. And I did it, so. Well, I'm still doing it, I'm still in school, but now I gotta find even more motivation, because I'm just kind of feeling like, okay, like, did I really need this final year of law school? Like, am I not already done? But okay. But anyway, I am very proud of myself. Just putting that out there, because law school is not hard. I'm sorry, law school is very hard. And we were in a pandemic. We're still in a pandemic, but like it was like the height of the pandemic basically. So we really did that. I really didn't even have this on that long, but I think even like that little bit of time made a difference. Maybe it didn't, I don't know. This is the final look. This is like the only makeup look I can do. It's very natural. I love it. This is like what I would wear going to work every day, going to the club, everything. I do this makeup look. Now, of course, for work, I kind of tone it down a little bit, but this is still pretty natural. Anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching. I hope I answered all your questions. And as usual, if I missed anything, don't forget to comment down below. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.
Uh-oh, the game in trouble. Started out small, now they paying me double. Yeah, you can drip chip, baby, like mustard. Yeah.